My name is Betty Chukwu. I am the CEO and the founder of Klugekopf Global Concept and Klugekopf TechBridge. I've been in the tech space for over 6 years, and I've experienced the diverse stratas of the tech space, ranging from building an NFT game to blockchain, crypto exchanges, decentralized exchanges, and AI infrastructure. And throughout my experience, I have noticed that there are less women in the tech space. So this brings me into starting up a company called Klugekopf Global Concept, where we provide project management and marketing services. And we are very, very strategic in our hiring process, which involves hiring just women. And to be able to go towards this field, I had to immerse myself in the different stratas that is needed to grow my skills so that I can be able to transfer it to the next set of generation. And during this journey, I came across different personalities, different work sectors, work cultures, and there was just one thing that stood out to me, which was me being the only woman in the room. In my first blockchain company, I worked with a team of 100 men, and I realized that I was actually the only woman in the room. I'm always the only woman either in a leadership position or the only woman who is required to do a certain task. So I asked my superior at that time, why are there less women in the company? And I was told that women do not have the emotional capacity to carry out different roles. And my question to him was, but I am doing my job properly, right? So what difference does it make? And he said, we are too emotional, we are less logical. So I had to do 2 times of how people usually work. I had to keep the late hours and ensuring that whatever I put my hands to, I do it best. So I have this ideology in life, which is whatever you're doing, you have to do it right. Otherwise, don't do it at all. So I spent 3 years specific of my time focused on acquiring different skills and doing much more than expected in my role. And then I reached out to several women in Nigeria specific, and I was pretty much asking them questions with what is happening in Nigeria, because I had been out of the country for a while. What is happening in Nigeria? What are the opportunities lacking in Nigeria? And I had several responses, and what was aligning with the response that I got was that there are not much opportunities that was handed over to the women. So this brought about Klugekopf TechBridge. So we bring women, we go through their CVs, we get to know the kind of person they are, because a lot of women, they have like hidden skills, hidden identity which they need to recover or discover. Or they have a lot of things that they want to do, but they don't know where to start from because of the limited opportunities. So it brings me to getting to know who they are and then trying to see how we can implement their skills in the different opportunities that are in the tech space. So I hired 10 women and I taught them on social media, I taught them on digital marketing, on blockchain implementation, on AI infrastructure. And then after teaching them, because I didn't want to leave them hanging dry, I provided an opportunity with the project that we work with at Klugekopf Global Concept. I gave them an opportunity to actually practice what they had learned from me, to see if they can have measurable success. And indeed, that was 100% successful. So this is exactly what birthed Klugekopf TechBridge. It actually connects with my personal journey in the sense that, like I earlier said, always finding myself as the only woman in the room in whatever sector I find myself. At some point, it made it very, very difficult for me to resonate with working with men. And I've always thought, okay, if a lot of women are actually doing this particular thing, because we have the ability to multitask, right? A lot of things will get done. Let's say, for instance, in a company, they usually hire marketing managers, social media managers, and experimental marketing managers, right? This is something that one woman can actually do, right? But they have to hire 3 different men to do it. So how about you immerse one lady, teach her all the skills involved in this different departments, and then she'll take it on. And because I already excel in this respective field, and I thought, okay, let us raise more than one woman. The name Klugekopf stands for smart minds. It's a German word, and the reason why we use a German word is because I have a German descent. I speak German, and I was not able to find a suitable word that I can actually use to interpret what exactly I want to do in my life as per my purpose. So that's the main vision, and that is the particular meaning of Klugekopf. So the Klugekopf is about bringing more women into the tech space, immersing them with different courses that are in high demand in the technical field, such as digital marketing management, project management, web design, AI, and machine learning engineering. So we are providing certificate courses for several women who are willing to go into the tech space, for them to take a course. And then after taking the course, the certification that they will be provided will be accredited under the UK bodies. And the reason why we are focused on the UK accredited course certification is because it's a certification that a lot of people can actually use. Speaking from my own personal experience, I was able to learn tons of roles using a certificate that is accredited under the UK government, which is the QLS accreditation, that's Quality Assurance Scheme. So after taking the course, we have the mentorship sessions where we get to know them, how their experience was with the course and how they'll be able to implement it. And afterwards, we provide several job opportunities for them to take, for them to enroll in, to be able to put into practice what they've learned from us. The mission and vision driving TechBridge is we're trying to lead the Africa's digital future, one woman at a time. So we're gradually trying to change how the women in society see the digital future. You don't necessarily have to know how to code to go into the tech space. The problem we're trying to solve particularly is there are limited skills available for women. There are a lot of girls or women out there are taking courses that maybe they don't actually want to take this course. So speaking in particular for my country, Nigeria, a lot of people, they apply into the universities with a focus of taking a certain course, not because they are, not because they love that course a lot, but because they just want to go to school. And then when they're done with that, they realize that there's actually something missing. So this is going to serve as a realignment for everybody, and also upskilling, and also try to bring balance to the work system. I want to ensure that I am bringing my support into this mission, because I believe that a lot of organizations are actually trying to bring up this mission, specifically to Africa. We have the Women Tech Network, we have the Women in Cybersecurity, we have Women in Tech Nigeria. So we all have this vision of bringing more women into the tech space to have this balance in the societies. Klugekopf TechBridge provides different online self-paced trainings. We provide trainings under digital marketing, project management, web development, web design, AI, and machine learning engineering. So we're trying to ensure that we know that AI agents are the it thing at the moment, and there are tons of things that you can actually do with an AI agent. So with our courses, you can be able to go and rise according to how the global market is actually rising. So these are the trainings that Klugekopf TechBridge provides. I chose AI, digital marketing, and project management as a starting course because these are courses that are actually in demand as at now. And we have this trend that goes on where it says that AI will be able to replace humans, and a lot of companies, a lot of corporations have actually experimented and realized that it's not possible. So instead of sitting and waiting for corporations to try and fail, it's best to upskill yourself while doing what you actually love. So you just keep upskilling yourself. So these are the courses that we're starting with. Klugekopf TechBridge, we actually support way beyond taking a course. Based on research, we see that a lot of tech schools provide courses for you, and when you're done taking the course, you take your certificate, and then that's it. But for us, we go beyond these courses. We ensure that we follow up with you to get to know what do you plan ahead after taking this course, and that's where our mentorship program comes in. So the mentorship program is around discussing with each person who takes this course to know what's their next line of action after taking the course. Do you want to go for internship? Do you want to proceed, or do you want to take a step back? Because a lot of people think that they want to get into the tech space until they take the course and they realize that this course is actually not for me, and then they want to take a step back. So this is what the mentorship program is for. So for those who decide to go forward with the mentorship and they want opportunities like an internship for them to be able to put to practice what they have learned, we have different projects available for them to either intern or apply for a full-time role. And we also partner with different recruitment organizations that will help them to get jobs and also have their CVs reviewed and have their CVs upgraded to suit what the job market requires. So this is how TechBridge supports participants beyond the classroom. So the first Klugekopf TechBridge launched in March 2025 on my birthday, which is March 7th. And we were able to have 20 women take these courses. And we weren't focused on Nigeria alone. We had 20 women from Kenya, from Nigeria, from Zambia, from Uganda, who successfully took this course, and we offered them, of course, their certificate. And we kept contact with the people, to few of the people who took the course, and they, actually acknowledged that they were able to get roles, land roles. They were able to also get on with different internship placements. And these women, they have the ability and they have the opportunity to have a one-on-one discussion with me because I make myself available to offer a one-on-one session just to discuss, more like a mentorship discussion, to know who they are, to know what they want to do after taking the TechBridge, of which I am aware that some people, like 2 people, actually took a step back because they said that the tech space is too broad for what they actually want to do. But majority of them, went forward. We actually hired 18 of these ladies who took the course. We redirected them to different organizations. We shared job updates for them to benefit from. We chose to build an online community first because we wanted to see how many women actually pay attention to the online communities. So I know that when you're building a non-profit organization as this, you have to have an office. But if you're trying to change a certain narrative, you have to go online, because there are so many people hiding behind their cameras, they're hiding behind their keypads, they're just waiting for the next update to drop. So this is why we targeted an online community first. So now we're actually preparing to launch the next Klugekopf TechBridge, which will launch in December, where a lot of people, of course, will still take the course online, because if anything that we have learned during the COVID is that a lot of things can actually happen back end. What if the second wave of COVID, which we're not actually praying for, but what if the second wave of COVID comes? So do you actually pause your life, or you keep living? So in the next 2 to 3 years, we are thinking of having a standby office first in Nigeria. So we're working towards having Klugekopf TechBridge officially launched under the Corporate Affairs Commission, and we'll be getting a couple of licenses to be able to offer more opportunities in the next 2 to 3 years. We do not want to be restricted. We want a situation whereby when we are ready to launch a new initiative under Klugekopf TechBridge, we'll be able to do so. So we're ensuring that we have all registrations done and also have all the licensing that is required. For as long as Klugekopf Global Concept and Klugekopf TechBridge is in existence, we ensure that there is maximum inclusivity and long-term opportunities for the participants, which is we are not stopping. We keep going to different organizations. We keep talking to different governmental bodies to explain the entire concept of the Klugekopf TechBridge, to see if or how they can be able to come in to join us by offering job opportunities, by offering maybe mentorship, or however they think, because it's a lot of people actually come with different perspective, different ideas on how we can make things better. So as long as TechBridge we will ensure that there are long-term opportunities. To us, it's very important to focus on women in Nigeria first, because I am Nigerian. So as they say, charity begins at home. So it wouldn't make any sense if you start an initiative like this to uplift, bring more women into tech without, going home first. So, and also I did a lot of background checks. I had a Me project where I spent 3 months speaking to a lot of ladies, a lot of women in the society, and I realized that there are a lot of laxities when it comes to tech skills and also knowledge, because a lot of people think that having knowledge of AI is just about using AI to create content, but it just goes beyond that. So I want to use this opportunity to introduce a very different, diverse initiative, something deeper, something that has more deeper meaning in the society. So it's always important to focus on Nigeria first. We're hoping that more women will buy into this vision, more women-led or women-focused or gender-neutral organizations will actually buy into this mission, because here in Africa we have a lot of promising youths, not just women, to be honest. There are a lot of people who have different skills and different dreams, right? But all that is missing is just the opportunity to actually do it. And over here at TechBridge and Klugekopf Global Concepts, we hire based on potentials. So we know that there are a lot of skills that everybody has hidden, and we will help you to bring it out. So what excites me so much about this journey is that I have the opportunity to work and meet different women from diverse background. I have in the past few months I have been learning on patience, on trying to balance, because a lot of people come from different backgrounds, so you have to have a balance to be able to actually work with every single person. So it's very exciting to bring someone or help someone to achieve their dreams, because it's not going to be an award for one person, it's going to be a win for all. So sitting in my desk in the office and knowing that there's this lady, through my leadership or through the opportunity that I provide, is achieving her goals, is making waves in the tech space, is actually what gives me the greatest and the best joy about starting Klugekopf TechBridge. I would say don't give up, don't be in a hurry. And when you have mastered one part, don't sit on it. Always look to increase your knowledge. Always go for more knowledge. There's one thing I do that I always do till date is I always learn new things every single day. I'm a self-taught website designer and web developer. I didn't go through any form of training, and that is because I have a flair for always learning. I always want to learn new things. So this is what I'll always tell young people, young woman who is considering going into tech, is don't sit on any opportunity. Always gain mastery in whatever you're doing, and have this ideology that if you want to do something, you do it right, and always have discipline and be committed to whatever you want to do. It matters, discipline matters, commitment matters, because the minute you take your eyes off the ball, you can go to a different place. So it's always best to be 100% focused. To join Klugekopf TechBridge, you can check out our website at klugekopftechbridge.com. And you can reach out to us via email at partnership@klugekopfglobalconcept.com. You can also reach us via our social media handles on X, on LinkedIn, on Instagram.